Why did Allah create human beings knowing that most of them will go to hell anyways? Let's learn together. There's actually a very simple answer to this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put us here on earth and He gave us two choices. And those two choices have two different consequences. One can lead me to Jannah or paradise, and the other can lead me to Jahannam or hell. If I worship Allah, I gain Jannah or paradise. And it makes me the best version of myself. And if I disobey Allah and follow the shaitan, follow my desires, it could lead myself to hell and I would become the worst version of myself. Now, Allah is such a loving, forgiving, and caring and all-knowing God that He says that even if you disobey me, and one day you decide that you want to come back and worship me, then I am going to forgive everything you did and prevent you going into hell. Isn't that a loving God? Isn't that a merciful God? God doesn't want us to go to hell, because if He did, then He wouldn't send messengers and scriptures and, give us resources that we can use in order to know how to get here. He would have just left us here on earth and let us figure it out on our own. So let me ask you a question. Let's say that I go onto YouTube and I decide that I'm going to watch a match from 2013, a basketball match, let's say. And there is a team A and there is a team B. Now, I have watched this match before. Do I know which team is going to win? I know. I know team A is going to win. But does team A know that it's going to win? No, it doesn't. What does this team A need to do though? They need to do some hard work. They need to do some training. They need to follow the procedures. They need to do everything that they need to do in order to what? In order to ultimately win. I know that they're going to win, but they don't know they're going to win, right? So similarly, you guys, this is us. Okay? And this is the circle. Inside the circle is everything that I know. But outside the circle is Allah. And Allah knows my start and Allah knows my end. But do I know my end here? Do I know where I'm going to end up? I don't. He actually gave us all the information that we need in this little circle in order to get Jannah. I'm told, well, Ramsha, you have two choices. You can get paradise and eternal happiness, or you can be punished forever. What would a normal person choose? Jannah, of course. No one wants to be burned forever. No one wants to be tormented forever with no break. Even I don't know if I'm going to Jannah. Even we can only ask Allah to give us His mercy. Your good deeds are actually never enough for you to get to Jannah. You actually need Allah's mercy to get to Jannah. And always remember, none of us know where we're going to end up. How do we just go on in our lives thinking, well, I'm anyways going to Jahannam. I'm anyways going to hell. You know what? I'm not even going to try. You decided for yourself? Do you guys know that that's also a sign of arrogance and ego? Where a person is so deluded and the person is so full of arrogance that they don't even want to submit. The ultimate problem with us human beings is that we forget that we are responsible for our actions. We always find someone to blame. But you can't blame anyone but yourself for your actions. Follow me for more videos.